Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, we made it to Thursday.
It's Thursday, in case you need a reminder.
I know.
We have to keep saying that, right?
Everyone working from home, it's hard to keep track of the day of the week. It really is.
It really is. I told Frankie this morning, I said, please make sure that Lila gets dressed, brushes her hair, and brushes her teeth today.
All important things.
Lila, I know you're watching.
Oh boy.
You do it today.
Lila. All right, we got some more information last night that actually I think it helps to have more information. It's from Governor Tom Wolf about reopening the state and how this is all going to work. May 8th is still the date when some of it will begin, but it's this color-coded system.
Yeah, makes it easy to follow. So right now we are in the most restrictive of the phases, which is the red phase. We'll move on to the yellow and the green eventually.
Yeah, and it's all based on how many cases per population in that particular area. So we're going to keep you posted on this as it moves forward, but you know, it's at least it felt good to know there's a plan,
right?
You know, and so I think that's somewhat helpful.
It helps. I think it provides a little bit of relief. It definitely does. So we want to move on to something to make you smile.
Yeah, this made us smile. A lot of us are cooped up at home. Sometimes hilarity ensues, mayhem of all sorts.
Of course.
Take a look at this. Just listen to this.
The dining room derby, and here she comes around the bend. It's the little 5-month-old being chased by the big 4-year-old, and they're running neck to neck, keeping busy and driving me crazy.
That's right. That's right.
All right, fess up. How many of you are now doing play-by-play of what your animals are doing at your house?
Right.
Because I love this. So Valerie sent this in, and these are two of her dogs. Nikki is 4, Danny is 5 months old, and Nikki is a certified therapy dog and misses going to the nursing homes.
Oh, well, she's keeping busy at least a little
Yeah,
bit by getting
they're
her
getting
laps
some exercise. Yeah, I should. Maybe that's what I need to do for
Start
some
doing
exercise.
laps around
the dining room table.
Can we do a play-by-play of that tomorrow? Here he goes, lap 4.
I'm not sure.
Gary is sitting by watching.
Lap 4. All right, we have something else too. Speaking of dogs, Darlene sent us this on Facebook, and take a look. She says during the quarantine, they have actually taught their dog Titan to play Scrabble and cards. And he's behind the car.
Apparently
Look at this.
Also can drive.
Yeah, he's behind the wheel down below. Now, she does say without a license, he's not allowed to drive, but it starts to concern you. We always say dogs are smarter than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This one apparently
Titan
seems to
is
be.
apparently quite smart.
So people are very bored at home right now, and we
we're
love
just
it.
sharing it with you.
Thank
And thank you for sharing it with us.
So earlier this week, we had so much fun doing a putt-putt challenge here in our studio after we saw a local high school doing this, a teacher doing this, encouraging her students to do it at home. And so we wanted to share this video with you because Michelle sent us this of a little course they set up in their backyard.
I love this. Yeah. So, I mean, this little guy is clearly enjoying this. And this is all it was about. Like, you make this improvised mini golf thing.
Right.
And I think we should set up the course in the studio again, because I need to be redeemed. Because you were pretty good. I had one shot before the show started, and it was decent. And then once we were live on TV, everything went to heck.
Funny that it happened before anybody was watching.
Jill saw it.
Did she?
Yeah, she is my witness.
No cameras.
Anyway, we want to do it again because that was a lot of fun.
It was fun. So people are improvising and having as much fun as possible at home if they can, and a lot of people aren't traveling.
Yeah, so if you're concerned that maybe you're going to get out of practice when it comes to traveling and flying, maybe do what this guy did. So this is his treadmill, but he's using it as a baggage carousel. He's also using it as the little people mover we saw there at the airport. So, you know, if you have any concern that you're going to forget all this and you need a use for your treadmill, this may be it.
This is how I would use my treadmill. Also, yeah. Wait, do you use...
My treadmill has stuff hanging off. How many people's treadmills have, like, clothes hanging off it?
All I know is there are always a lot of used treadmills for sale.
Oh, like on eBay and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, because people realize.
Yeah. Do you use the people mover at the airport, or do you opt to walk?
It depends. I do both. And sometimes I walk on the people mover, and then you get going really fast, and when it comes to an end, you're like, ooh.
And then it's hard to get off.
Yeah, what about you?
Sometimes, but then you get stuck behind the one person who is not walking.
Or not on the one side, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're just
And then I'm too polite. I would never say anything.
scoot
I
around
just
them.
would wait.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to play a game. This is a wonderful game called Table Topics. Heather had this at her house.
Courtesy of my mom.
Yeah, and it's wonderful
Yeah.
because it gives you little topics. So we're going to bring in Sean Collier, our friend, and Selena Pompiani. Selena, who is by the
Selena.
fireplace.
At Hotel Pompiani.
I love that.
Sean with his PTL mug. We love it.
Cheers.
Prepared as always.
Thank you all for joining us. And so we're going to ask some questions here. These are questions that Heather picked very early this morning.
So I don't even remember what they are. Fingers crossed. They can't be that bad. All right, so we'll ask the first question. And are we going to go clockwise?
Sure,
You
go
first?
clockwise,
Okay.
yeah.
So what does your perfect day look like, David?
You know what? I mean, I always talk about like painting on the beach. Like, I think that would be lovely, but I enjoy coming to work too. Like, I really have so much fun on this show. So I might include that. All right, so Sean, it's your turn. What is your perfect day?
What a depressing leadoff, because
Right?
it's all things
Going to work.
I can't do. I mean, I love to get up, to go to the movies, to leave there and go to a restaurant, maybe to go to a concert or a sporting event at night. So not a great lineup right now, but that being said, I also love going for a long run to start the day, and that I can do right now, so that's good.
Very nice. Selena, what's your perfect day look like?
Ooh, my perfect day. I think I would get up around 8 or 9 o'clock. I would enjoy a great cup of coffee. Then I would hit a workout class, get a great workout in, come home, make a delicious lunch, and then I would get ready, go out to dinner at a new restaurant around the burg, and maybe go to the movie theater after and see a film.
Very nice.
Yeah, all good days. Heather?
I told you about mine. As soon as all of this is over, Frankie and I want to have a date night, but we're going to, so we want to stay in a hotel. We're going to wake up and have breakfast in bed, get a massage, and then maybe go home around dinner, you know?
Good.
Like just, that sounds perfect.
I think that sounds fantastic. All right, new question. If you were offered a seat on the next space shuttle, would you take it? Sean, you're up first.
I'm angry that I can't. I'm going to be disappointed if commercial spaceflight isn't an option. I've always been interested in space. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid until I found out that you had to learn science to do that. Then it was out. But yeah, if I had the money and the means and the opportunity, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Selena, what about you? Would you explore space?
You know, I don't know. I think because I like to try new things and I'm a daredevil, why not? Why not do that experience if you can, like Sean said? I think I would do it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I think it would be magnificent.
Oh, yeah.
Put things into perspective, but no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. I would be too scared, but I would love to see it.
Yeah.
I would love the view. All right, I think we have time for maybe one more question.
Okay, so this one is pretty easy. What was your most memorable meal ever?
Okay.
David, you're up first.
Oh, well, I'm first.
Yeah.
You know what? I associate meals with love and like the people that made them.
Yeah.
So I mean, I remember, it's so hard to pick one. Like I remember my mom making food and my grandma making food, and Gary makes this honey crusted salmon that is fantastic. So I would go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sean?
I made a couple of trips to New Orleans. Used to make New Year's Eve trips to New Orleans. And there's amazing food there, obviously, we know that. The best thing that always sticks in my mind is Café du Monde, where you get beignets with a full inch of powdered sugar on top of them, and cafe au lait, and you do that at like 2:30 in the morning. That sticks in my mind.
You have made me hungry, Sean.
Selena, do you have a most memorable meal?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so glad my mom is on the other side of the kitchen because she's going to help me with this. We went to Florence, Italy, and ate at the most incredible restaurant that I have ever been to in my life. Do you remember the name, Mom? Camilio Trattoria in Florence, Italy. So good.
Okay. Thanks, Lisa Pompiani, for helping us out with that one. Heather, what about you?
So I have two. One is Los Mariachis in Morgantown.
Oh, okay.
It's where I had my first dinner date with Frankie.
Oh, that's a great reason.
And my second was Wolfgang Puck's restaurant in Atlantic City. My mom and I went down there, and I had the most incredible meatloaf. We had so much fun.
Meatloaf at Wolfgang Puck's.
It
Oh,
was
wow.
so good.
All
It
right.
was so good.
I love meatloaf, though. That's fantastic. All right, Jill, do we have time for one last questioner? Oh, okay. No, we're out of time. But anyway, thank you for joining us, both of you, because we love this. And Sean, we're going to see you coming up in just a little bit because you have some weekend events that we can do even if we're staying in, right?
I do. And by the way, I've been playing a side game. I can't hear Selena, so I've been playing What Do I Think She's Saying? And that's really fun, too.
The fun of technology.
That's great.
Sean, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Thanks, guys. All right, so we asked you this week to send us pictures of your masks because we know so many of you are being super creative with this. You have not disappointed us. All of them have shown up on our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and we want to show you the first one right here.
All right, so the first one comes to us from Kate, and she's on the front lines. And we thank you so much, Kate, and everyone else working on the front lines in various different jobs.
Yeah, it makes the difference. We thank you very much. All right, Jackie sent us this one, and we like this because it reminded us of the beach. Look at this, beach umbrellas and beach chairs. We can only wait until the day we can get to the beach again.
Paulette, she is showing up in style, bedazzled.
Oh, look at this.
Yes, very nice, Paulette.
Yeah, and finally one from Cheryl. Clearly, Cheryl is a Steelers fan, and she's also a fan of PTL. She says she watches every morning, so
Well
we
then,
appreciate it.
Hi, Cheryl, because we know you're watching.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, and we also appreciate, some of you have been asking, why aren't you guys in the studio wearing masks? And really, we want to let you know we are taking so many precautions here at KDKA. And one of the reasons we're not wearing it for a whole hour is it would be hard for everyone to understand everything that we're saying.
Right, and closed captioning.
Closed captioning, hearing impaired. But we want to show you a shot of the studio because the studio is practically vacant except for us. There's some people on the other side of the wall over there, but really we have a scaled down crew. So rest assured we are taking precautions here as well, and we appreciate your concern. All right, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's the free-for-all. I almost forgot because I
No.
actually forgot what day of the week it was for a
Tomorrow is
moment.
Friday, Heather.
Tomorrow is Friday, and that means it's our Friday free-for-all. This is when you send in your questions to us on our Facebook page, Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and we will answer as many questions as we can tomorrow on the show.
All right, that's tomorrow, but first today, we're talking about masks, more masks with Kia Tomlin. As Mr. Rogers said, we should look for the helpers, and today, we're looking for the sewers.
Kia Tomlin and her daughter are among them, and coming up, we'll talk with Kia about how she, her family, and her design team are on a mask mission to help others.
Also ahead, your PTL weekend planner. We're talking about virtual concerts, movies, comedy shows that you can enjoy without leaving your home or even changing out your sweatpants. Sean Collier is back to give us his weekend picks.
Plus, are you doing online happy hours with friends? Coming up, how to liven up your next virtual get-together with games and good wines.
I recognize one of those people. All right, stay with us for that and a whole lot more when PTL continues on this Thursday, April 23rd. We're so glad you're with us.